holding them for.
In any event,
yes,
we have Mr. R from Lowland Lions here versus Pastime Legends Dabuz, correct? Or is it just, yeah, Pastime Legends Crossfire Dabuz.
Rosalina and Luma versus Sheik. I don't know. This matchup seems to be very, very bad for Rosalina, but I don't know if Mr. R has ever really experienced Dabuz. And Dabuz right now fighting for third. What an incredible display of stamina and dexterity. He is still living. He's going to fight for first place. And right now, a Sheik and a Ziddy, like the tier list, is standing in his way right now.
Oh, absolutely. Sheik, one of the top two in the game alongside Diddy. And now look at this. Basically, Mr. R showing a lot of respect for Dabuz, waiting for opportunities when Dabuz jumps into the air to hit him with a bouncing fish from afar, or even forward air when he's up close. Nice, and there's the forward air that I was speaking of. He has to watch out what he does in the air. No, oh wow, well-spaced forward aerial. And if you notice right there, the shield was actually so low that Mr. R could have snuck in an up smash on that platform.
Oh, absolutely, and that would have been a tipper up smash, and I think that actually might have been it. That is an extremely potent smash attack.
I agree wholeheartedly. Here we go. And right there, Luma basically being a star shield, taking the needles.
Right now, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how Mr. R is gonna, how he deals with Rosalina and Luma without Luma. Everybody has their different style. Is that when they rush him down? Do they prefer Luma there? It's different, but it looks like, Dabuz is just really good at keeping them away or making them afraid to, do things.
All right, nice job right there with the star bits. And Dabuz looking for an opportunity to just catch Mr. R, who was doing an impressive job in the beginning, racking up the damage, but now he's struggling to net the KO.
Right.
Having a tough time trying to land with these platforms. Platforms actually making it easy for Dabuz to just hide underneath.
That jab, he's so good with that jab. Using the jab, not finishing the combo to get a little bit more spacing, pressuring him on the edge and seeing what he's going to do.
And Mr. R, nice forward air. And if you noticed earlier when he was on stage, he baited Dabuz to go for a neutral air and punish him with the fair. And now this is why we have Dabuz in this tough situation.
Dabuz is trying his best to mix up his recovery. That was brilliant. Up being at a random interval, not being too predictable of going straight to the ledge, and back air though is going to be the kill there. But man, I'm just so surprised that this seems to be a difficult matchup, but he's holding his own.
Really good job, just like, it looked like he was maybe trying to fake out the Trump, and then that's why you saw Mr. Oh, wait a second. Now forget that. Good up smash by Dabuz, tying it one stock apiece. Good grab, and the bouncing fish getting basically interrupted by the Luma up smash. Or up air, yeah.
Okay, that nair is has almost no lag when it lands on the floor. It's a really, really great tool for spacing out characters on platforms, and we're seeing it used right now. Whenever he's on the platform, he's gonna nair. Bouncing fish hits Luma, so he's able to go back, which actually KOs Luma.
And Mr. R was so smart for going for the bouncing fish like that. Even if Dabuz was blocking, he could, Luma would still get hit. So that was actually a good move on his part. But now we have Luma back in the building.
Right, there was Luma's back. Yeah, there's no downside to doing it, and that's what makes Bouncing Fish actually good in this matchup, because you either hit her or you hit Luma. Either way, you're not being punished.
But right now we have Dabuz with Luma-less, gets up aired, another opportunity, and Mr. R with the follow-ups. Good needles, does not get a stage spike with the back air though. Dabuz so fortunate to actually grab the edge in time. And there goes Luma, just one single forward air. That was a really great late dash attack as well. Wait a second.
I was like, The needles are going to make it very hard for her to come back on. And the fact that it has no hurt box, he is taking full advantage right now.
But rage is in effect. As you can see, Dabuz is steaming.
And the back air! The back air is going to take the stop.
for Dabuz over Mr. R after such an amazing showing on Battlefield. Wow. Like I said, man, rage.
Rage.
Yeah.
Rage is definitely a factor. It makes characters make completely different option choices. It's a wow. It's proven in this tournament with a lot of Sonic, but you know, a lot of Rosalina, that it's never over. It's never over.
And here we go, guys. We're on Final Destination. Mr. R versus Dabuz. Trying to space out with the jabs, but good DI by Mr. R to avoid the follow-ups and a quick up throw to up tilt. I never get tired of actually seeing that combo, you know?
Okay.
Nice. And there goes Luma getting hit by the Vanish.
Luma is, you know, the story behind Rosalina is that, you know, there's millions of Lumas around, so don't feel bad. They disappear, but they do come back, and there are so many of them, and that's why Luma is able.
Wait a minute. Wow, hitting him off the wall with the back air, and also the good job right there by Mr. R, getting rid of Luma just in time, and now he has to get in close to possibly get a grab or possibly even space a fair.
It actually surprised me at how important it is, like how important getting rid of Luma is. I didn't really notice it before, but I'm noticing both players using a lot of different options. But Dabuz is not completely powerless without Luma. I see a lot of Rosalina players unable to play the character without their Luma, but Dabuz is still a force to be reckoned with or without it.
Absolutely. Whenever Luma is gone, you'll see him utilize, you know, Rosalina's jumps to avoid attacks. And what a great up smash! Up smash actually having some range from behind as well. Right.
And you know, this is not looking too good for Mr. R. Rosalina is going to be in rage mode soon, and those are early kills for her, especially even at 40. See, that's what I'm talking about. One more up air, and that would have been game.
Wow. All that damage from Dabuz. When will Mr. R get a chance to play neutral air?
Goodness, I can't even believe what I'm seeing here.
Good.
One up throw, and that could be the up air, which could be the game. He is having a really difficult time getting in and rushing him down.
That neutral air is just such a strong tool. Oh, but he gets the stage spike, and Luma actually hit him on the way out. Great needles right there by Mr. R. He has a lot of work to cut out for him, though. 70%, nice chains, but the up air to break that combo.
Now, this is interesting because right now we're seeing what kind of KO opportunities Rosalina is going to try to go for, and I'm curious to see. Oh, with the back air now, this is where it's always been hard for him to recover and get back on the stage.
Wow, but Mr. R with creative ways to basically dance around Dabuz to find openings and get those hits in. Wow, Mr. R high in the sky, gets up smash, and Dabuz takes that game.
Wow, I'm blown away. Dabuz has come here to take names, and he is absolutely doing that. It is 2-0. Dabuz is up 2 games. Mr. R is gonna have to think of something fierce right now, because I don't vividly see it. I've been trying to see this entire game what Sheik can do viably against, you know, Dabuz's zoning, but I'm not seeing it. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, what I've noticed is, wow. Okay, so before we talk about that, Mr. R has been doing a great job of KOing Luma, but he hasn't been really capitalizing on Dabuz's movement every time he's been trying to avoid any kind of like approaches, as Dabuz is Luma-less. Anyway, we're going to go straight to Game 3 with Dabuz up 2 games over Mr. R.
Interestingly enough, Dabuz told me when I played him in tournament, you know, oh, you don't play Captain Falcon? He asked me why, and I said, like, I don't. He said, well, that was, you know, that's your best shot at beating me. And, I mean, I think he wasn't being cocky. He was being honest, you know, like, my characters aren't as good, but Captain Falcon does very well versus Rosalina and Luma. So let's see if this Falcon will beat Dabuz.
Well, things to note, Captain Falcon has a really potent spike. That spike can hit Dabuz as he's recovering with Rosalina, as there's no hitbox as Rosalina is recovering. So another thing to note, that dash attack on Dabuz's shield can KO Luma as Dabuz is shielding. So let's see what Mr. R does here. He gets grabbed though. Great escape options. Doesn't quite have the bouncing fish that allows him to go to the left or the right whenever he's in the air. Instead, he's stuck only using his double jump. And now Dabuz still putting in a lot of work.
Yes. I think Dabuz is no stranger to this matchup, knowing it's very bad for him. He's definitely played against Max, and that's going to be the first stock, 54%. Is that going to be the decisive stock that lowers his morale low enough to where he is going to be unable to cover? I'm not even sure. Mr. R is going to need to get some grabs in there, some up airs. Luma's out of play.
And now Dabuz, look at that, already just repositioning himself, but a great up smash and gets a grab. Are we going to see a double jump? No. Mr. R decides to fade back instead, gets forward thrown again. Man.
All of the power is in Luma. As long as Luma is alive, that that up smash will KO at an earlier percent. Look at him desperately trying to get Luma. Luma is at very low HP, doesn't need a lot of more, not a lot more damage, just to get Luma out of play, and then he can really start getting some damage on her.
And as you can see, Mr. R, he's just having a tough time getting inside of that wall. The neutral air giving Dabuz the opportunity to take center, but he gets tossed into the skies. Luma getting hit, but still has enough HP to stay in the field. Wow. And
that's going to be, I thought he was at a higher percent. That would have been huge.
Oh my gosh. And there you have it, Dabuz. A 3-0 victory over Mr. R. Wow, this man was touted as one of the best players since 3DS. And yet, Dabuz is just, wow, look at this guy.
Look at it. Well, Dabuz is guaranteed top 2.
One more set.
One more set. One more set.